What's going on YouTube? It's Andy the Pair Head Picker coming at you guys today with a little eBay sales update video. Today I'm going to take and share somewhere between 25 and 30 some items that I sold over on the eBay platform over probably the last couple weeks of January. I know the last eBay sales update video I did focused on the first part of January. Yeah, I said January. It's been a long time since I got one of these sales updates out. Been extremely busy just with life, work, family, all that sort of good stuff. I want to thank everybody who's reached out to me over the past couple months. Just
thank you. Thank you very much.
Just check on me, send me questions, all that sort of stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you. But anyway, yeah, for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm on part-time eBay, Poshmark, Amazon, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Let Go type of reseller. I sell pretty much anywhere where I can make a buck or two. I do this part-time just to supplement some of my income, and it just kind of allows me and my family to live a little bit better life. And allows us to do some things that maybe we wouldn't necessarily be able to do if we didn't have reselling. So anyway, guys, we're going to go take a jump into this. Toward the end of this video, there's going to be some really good sales, but most of these will just be some bread and butter items. I'll tell you what I paid for them, why I picked them up, what they sold for, and that sort of thing. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. That's what you came here for. Here we go. All right, first up, we got this Daytona 500. This is actually a 1998, just seat cushion, stadium seat pillow, whatever you want to call it. I picked this up at a little, I believe it was a little charity thrift. I know this wasn't Goodwill. With the Daytona 500 coming usually shortly right after the Super Bowl, which Super Bowl ends in February, I figured, you know what, this would be a pretty good pickup. People start searching for NASCAR stuff. And what have you. So anyway, yeah, this little pillow sold for $19.93 free ship. This was light enough to go first class. So yeah, nice little pickup there. Just a little different type of item. I don't source a lot of NASCAR stuff, but every once in a while, if I find something unique and different, I will pick it up, and depending on the time of the year. This here's a really nice Brooks Brothers men's 3 extra large. I don't source a lot of Brooks Brothers stuff. But I do love picking up big stuff, 3X, 4X, that sort of stuff, and then the odd fabrics, you know, talls, that sort of stuff. This is one of those items here, and also the time of year. Like I said, this was January, so obviously, you know, Easter's coming up in April, so pretty soon, so I knew this would be a nice shirt for probably Easter. But this here is Irish linen. So really nice shirt. I use pastel plaid, Easter, spring, that sort of stuff, but it is a 3X shirt. This sold really quick, I believe in less than a week. I mean, listing it. This went for $31.31 free ship. Yeah, really nice shirt. Just like I said, those nice pastel plaid, Easter, that sort of stuff, in a nice big size. So definitely keep an eye out for the different stuff in some of these more common manufacturers. Like I said, I don't pick up many Brooks Brothers items, but I do pick up some of the bigger stuff in little different items. This here is just a basic Tommy Bahama polo shirt. You know, not something I typically would pick up, but this is a 4 extra big. So yeah, definitely worth the pickup. Just a basic solid Tommy Bahama polo shirt. But this one here went for $34.91. This typically probably would have been somewhere between a $17 to $24 top shirt normally, but being the odd size, this was definitely worth a pickup. I believe I was into this for $3.99. So yeah, really nice flip there. And like I said, keep an eye out for those bigger sizes. That's one of the things that I tend to source anymore, is I always go to the big and tall section first. This here's Toto. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the band Toto. Big popular kind of 80s band or whatever. You know, Africa is one of their probably most popular songs. I bless the rains down in Africa. But yeah, this is a 2006 concert tour shirt. You know, it's a dual-sided shirt. I got $32.79 out of that, and this here went free shipping. So really nice shirt from just one of those classic rock bands. These are just a pair of Nike trail running shoes, just women's trail running shoes. Had a nice colorway. I was into these for $5.99. I picked these up at my local Goodwill. It's typically where I like to buy shoes, is right about that $5, $6 range. Sometimes I have to pay a little bit more, but these are really nice shoes. These sold for $37.89, and the buyer paid shipping on top. I always charge shipping on all my shoes. Here's another Brooks Brothers men's 3XL, and I believe like the gingham check This is a non-iron shirt, long sleeve, and it has the Golden Fleece logo on the chest there. I mean, you kind of see it in the screenshot here. But yeah, really nice, just a really nice shirt. This went for $32.49. Like I said, I typically would not have picked this up if this was like a large or an extra large, but being it was 3X, definitely worth the pickup. I was into this for $3.99, so really nice flip there. This here is a, yeah, the brand is Beautiful Giant. It's brand new with tags, just a solid black American flag hat. This here went for $23.49 free ship. But this here was an eBay to eBay flip. I'm always looking at hat lots on eBay. There are other lots that I source and look for. I love online arbitrage, and especially right now with thrift shops, that sort of stuff all being closed up. Online arbitrage is definitely a source that y'all need to be looking at if you're looking for inventory. This here's just a regular Eddie Bauer, double extra large, just sleeveless vest. It's kind of like with a Polar Tech sleeveless vest, just really nice, kind of in a rust orange, nothing crazy. I don't source a lot of Eddie Bauer stuff either, but this is a little different item. Obviously this is January, so this is something that people are going to be looking for. These little heavier items. This one for $26.79, and the buyer paid shipping on top. I was into this for $4.99, I believe. So, and this is a little bit bigger size. So, a little bigger size and a little different color. So, typically, in these vests, you see a lot of like the navy blues, black, gray, that sort of stuff. So, this being like an orange rust color, a little different color. So, these are the reasons, these are some of the things that I look for when I'm sourcing stuff, odd things. So that'll draw your eye to those items, and it helps them move a little more quickly. This here's just a Skidoo snowmobile, just snapback. I believe this is a snapback hat. No, this is an adjustable strap hat. Just really nice, like I said, just snowmobile hat. This one for $18.79. Not a home run item by any means. I was into this for 99 cents. This sold super quick, I believe in less than a week. Just, really nice little item. All my hats ship in a box. I put them all in the, I pick up all my boxes typically through, with my eBay bucks. They usually go, I would say 85% of my hats all go in a 8x6x4 eBay branded box. Like I said, that we get with your eBay bucks. And then I put them in, the hats go inside of a clear poly bag, so they get protected from the elements as well, especially, being winter time. There's a little bit more moisture and what have you. So everything's bagged, boxed, and out the door. Next, a really nice Harley Davidson. This is just a basic Harley shirt. I would not normally pick up this shirt here. This is just a large, just basic Harley shirt. But I think I got this for around $1.50. I got it super cheap. But I did get $22.79 out of this shirt. This is the extreme high end of the mark for a basic Harley t-shirt. And when I mean basic, by basic, there's nothing going on with this shirt. The front graphic is pretty simple. The back graphic is pretty plain and simple. There is a flag, an eagle on it, but not, anything crazy that's really going to draw you. There's no Sturgis, no Willie G. There's no big hog or wolves, dragons, any of that sort of, stuff like that on it, that people tend to look for. So this is a basic shirt, something I typically wouldn't normally pick up. But guys, $22.79 for Harley shirt is just a really, really good price. I do, on my photos, I always, especially on Harley shirts, I do tend to do like these little inserts so you can see the front and the back. I think it helps the item stand out a little bit more from other people. But I normally like to pick up Harley shirts in the colored pattern, different colors like red, blue, yellow, anything other than black tends to sell pretty well. But yeah, otherwise this here is probably, I would say for the average eBay seller, is probably about a $14 to probably $17 top shirt. So take good photos, use good keywords, and what have you, and you can squeeze a couple extra bucks out of your items. This here's a really nice Orvis quarter zip knit pullover sweater. Nothing crazy, but a little different item. I don't source a lot of Orvis stuff anymore. I've kind of stopped picking a lot of that stuff up unless it's something unique and different like this. Like I said, this is a nice Sporting Traditions, just real heavy knit sweater. And like I said, it was wool, so this went for $35.81 plus the buyer paid shipping on top. So a really nice sweater. This here is a Chaps Ralph Lauren, not Polo Ralph Lauren, not in that Chaps, the low level line. This is I think the only Chaps item I have ever purchased in all my reselling, but this was one of those things that jumped out at me at the thrift store. It was double extra large. It's vintage from the 90s, just a great color and pattern. So I picked this up. I believe this was $2.99 at my local Goodwill. This sold for $31.03. Just a great price for Chaps. If you guys search comps on Chaps Hawaiian shirts, you're going to be lucky to find them probably for about 17 bucks. 20 bucks probably going to be about the max on them. So again, take good quality photos, look for bright colors, patterns, that sort of stuff, and these items will sell and you can get some really good money out of them. You guys are looking for some different unique opportunities for sourcing. Like I said, doing online arbitrage. This here is a Columbia Men's Michigan Wolverines, just fleece vests, brand new with tags, but I picked this up at a consignment shop. Take a look at your local consignment shops once in a while if you guys are out just someplace different. I actually found this for 90% off. I believe I got this for like $1.50. It was super cheap. So I definitely couldn't pass this up or leave it up, especially being brand new with tags. This one for $35.91, free shipping. And this was light enough it actually went first class. So really nice item. Yeah, definitely. Don't forget to look in your consignment shops. I know this one here where I got this. They tend to their items. They have different colored tags, and they usually drop to like 75% off, 50% off, and then they end up going to 90% off. So they practically almost give that stuff away. I think in my last sales update video I just put out, I had a LL Bean vintage on windbreaker in there that I had picked up for around $1.50. Also from this exact same consignment shop, and that one for some really good money as well. So like I said, just really good price. Don't forget to check out consignment shops. If any of you guys have been following me for any length of time, I've been watching some of these sales update videos. This item may look familiar. This was a return that I relisted, and I actually relisted this for $5 more than I originally listed it for, because it sold super quick the first time. I got the return, just basically the buyer said it didn't fit. So anyway, this here is just an Oakley O-frame ski snowboard goggles. These here went for $54.79, free shipping. So really nice little item there. And like I said, I sold them, got them back, relisted them for a little bit more money because they did sell super quick. And they actually sold for a little bit more money even the second time around. So I kind of recouped some of that return shipping. So nice little sale there. This here's just a basic, just something a little different. Just an Indy 500 belt buckle, nothing crazy. Every once in a while I'll pick up unique belt buckles if I can get them for like usually around $1 or so. This one here just happened to be a really nice Indy 500 one. Just like I said, again, a little different. Nothing crazy, $13.65. Not a home run item, but when you're only into it for $1, these ship first class. Still probably after shipping fees, everything else, I probably made about $8.50, $9 on it. Not, nothing crazy, but still a nice little sale. Duluth Trading Company, probably one of my favorite brands to pick up, especially in oddball stuff. But this here is a really nice flannel shirt. I always pick up Duluth Trading flannels. I love selling those. And Duluth stuff tends to run a little bit on the bigger size, so on the larger size. So it's a little looser fit. Sometimes their sleeves are a little longer. The length is a little bit longer, so a lot of people like that. But like I said, this is just a basic Duluth. I believe this is the free swinging flannel. This went for $21.43 plus the buyer paid shipping on top. So nice shirt there. Like I said, this is January, so the perfect time of year to be selling flannel shirts. I don't sell a lot of women's stuff, but occasionally I will peruse through the women's section, or if my wife's with me, she might happen to run across an item or two, and she'll hold them up, throw them my way, yell across the store, whatever. This is one of them items. This is a really nice Woolrich women's double extra large, kind of leather Sherpa line vest. It's a big size. It's Woolrich is a decent brand, especially for kind of winter stuff. But yeah, it had this embossed like a leaf pattern to it. This one here, I paid $5.99 for it. My local Goodwill is sold for $48.49 plus the buyer paid shipping on top. So a really nice vest. I love selling vests. They're really easy to ship and take care of and do. But yeah, nice little return on investment there. Different item to keep an eye out for. There's another women's. There's just an LL Bean. LL Bean's another really good brand. I'm always looking for LL Bean stuff, but in oddball stuff, kind of like this. This here is like a athletic performance fleece vest. It's got a hood on it, just really nice. This went for $35.46 plus the buyer paid shipping on top of that as well. I was into this for $4.99. Just really nice, like I said, women's fleece vest. Like I said, the different stuff, that's what tends to sell for me. And yeah. Again, like I said, dilute trading, I love picking it up. I love the oddball stuff. I love big sizes, odd sizes. That's the stuff I kind of tend to gravitate towards. This here's a Duluth Trading Company, extra large tall, hemp. This is the FOM shirt. I believe this is the freedom of movement is what that stands for. Just short sleeve shirt. Just, basic, just plaid, check, whatever you want to call it type of shirt, but it is hemp fabric. So this went for $24.89 and went free ship. And this sold, I believe, within about a week or so of me listing. So this was a really quick flip. Again, oddball size. This is a Harley Davidson. Looks pretty basic, what have you. Just men's denim shirt, but it's a medium tall. Yeah, guys, go search medium talls. You're not going to find many. But yeah, really nice shirt. Just like I said, blue jean denim. Had some embroidered flames on the sleeves. Blank back. Nothing crazy. Not a lot going on with this shirt. I got $39.79 out of this shirt, and this went free shipping. So, like I said, when I'm sourcing stuff, I'm always looking for different things, than the standard stuff, and that helps your items sell. So, yeah, this being a medium tall, obviously Harley's a great brand, but being, that it's a little unique, a little more different, you can pull a little bit more money out of it than what a standard shirt like this would take and go for. Gotta give a big shout out to my buddy Cameron over at Flashback Finds. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, have seen him. I know a lot of Josh, did an interview with him here not too long ago. Just great friend of mine, extreme wealth of knowledge. I've shouted him out a million times. I talk to Cameron pretty much daily. Just a great guy. I always learn from his channel. He puts out a couple sales update videos every week. Guy sells a ton of stuff, and I learned something from every one of his videos. This here is a Breadman bread maker and paddle. Cameron's always parting out stuff. Bread machines are one of those items. I happen to run across a couple of them. And this one here happened to be from a bread machine I picked up for $3 at a little mom and pop thrift shop. So I pulled the bread pan out of it and the paddle. This sold for $26.90. Went free shipping, which is not too bad, but I also sold the lid off of the bread machine for another, I believe, 15 or 17 bucks. So I made some pretty good money off that $3 investment. I will link Cameron's channel down in the description below if you guys aren't familiar with him and don't know who he is. Definitely a great channel to follow if you guys want to take and learn something. Like I said, I've been reselling and doing this for quite a while, and I learned something from every one of his videos. Probably one of the very few YouTubers out there that I actually learned something from in every single video that I watch. So yeah, definitely a shout out to my buddy Cameron. This here's a really good item here as well. This here's a Tillman leather cowhide welding jacket, brand new with tags. I picked this up at my local Goodwill for $6.99. I couldn't believe it. When I seen this jacket, I knew what it was right out the gate. I picked it up expecting this to be somewhere around 30 bucks. I seen they had $6.99 on it, and I couldn't throw up my cart fast enough. Great item. I listed this for 99 bucks, free shipping. I had it up for a couple weeks. And I was like, you know what, I want to turn and burn this thing real quick.
Okay, man, let's turn and burn.
Like I said, I had nothing into it. Put it on sale for 20% off, and it sold almost immediately. This went for $79.91, and yeah. Typically, these aren't this color. They're normally like they're actually almost like a green, like my shirt here. They're normally these like leather welding jackets and stuff like that, or vests. They're typically about this kind of color green. So if you happen to see those, they do tend to go for some pretty good money. But they are heavy. This here's a really good sale here. I picked this up for 10 bucks at my local Goodwill. It's a really nice Ralph Lauren polo down puffer vest. Down's a great, I pick up almost anything that has down in it, especially if it's a good brand. I paid $9.99 for this. As I mentioned, this went for $107.54 plus the buyer paid shipping, and this went to the global shipping program. So I have no idea what the buyer was into this item for, but a great return on investment, and this sold super fast. It's got the embroidered pony on it, and it's just a really nice color pattern. You notice I sold an awful lot of vests in January, so
Vests are real nice.
vests are definitely one of them items to be on the lookout for. You tend to go for some pretty good money. This here's a Joju women's 1X, kind of like a faux leather jacket. I had no money into this. This was actually my mom's jacket. So she had this coat, didn't know what to do with it. Anyway, she's like, hey, you mind selling this? And I was like, sure. I said, I'll give you a couple bucks. She goes, I don't care. She goes, whatever you want to do with it. And I'm like, she goes, it's just too nice to just throw away or donate. And I'm like, fine. I go, I'll sell it for you. So this sold for $31.03 plus a buyer paid shipping on top. I would say Joju's not necessarily the best or most desirable brand out there, but when you get an item like this for free, and I did flip my mom some money, so she was definitely happy to get a couple bucks out of this jacket. So yeah, nice, and thank you, Mom. Again, with it being NASCAR season coming up, with January, like I said, when all these sales were, I want to make sure I had all my NASCAR stuff up and listed. This here's a Jeff Gordon, just NASCAR latch-up kit. This went for $17.74 plus a buyer paid shipping on top. So, latch-up kits are always, something to keep an eye out for. They, some of them go for pretty good money, but most of them are, usually go in that $20, $30 range. So not too bad there. But like I said, with it, with the Daytona coming up right after the Super Bowl and what have you, is going to be a good time to make sure that all this stuff was up and listed. This is a really nice pair of LL Bean women's like duck boots, duck shoes, whatever you want to call it. It's like a waterproof type of shoe. The style Ralph Lauren, I know they make them. There's a couple other people that make this style of boot and shoe, and they go for some really good money typically. These here went for $44.90 and the buyer paid shipping on top. Just really nice pair of shoes there. And I think I was into these for $5 or $6. So not too bad, and really good return on investment. I love flipping shoes. This is just a basic Under Armour polo shirt. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but it does have a Miller Lite logo on the sleeve. So that's why I scooped this one up. I paid $4.99 for this, I believe, at my local Goodwill. So not a bad flip. Nice little colorway on it and stuff like that. So it was definitely worth the pickup. I figured I was going to get somewhere in that $25 to $29 range. Actually, I think I had that at $28.79 originally. Put it on 10% off sale, and she sold right away. So nice little sale there. Tory Richard, another really good brand. Keep an eye out, especially with summer coming. I love selling Tory Richard stuff. Most of the Tory Richard items I pick up tend to sell about as quick as I get them. And I normally only pick them up in the bigger sizes, extra large or bigger. But yeah, it's just a double extra large cotton lawn. I use the word geometric, aloha, Hawaiian, really good keywords. This sold super quick. This went for $24.89 free ship. So nice little shirt there. And I believe I was into that for $2 or $3.99. So not a bad little return on investment. Last but not least, this little sales update. Nothing crazy. I sell a ton of hats. I know there were some other hats I sold over the past, couple weeks there in January that I didn't list in here. None of them were really home run hats, but just nice bread and butter hats. This here's just a basic Tiger Woods, Nike, RZN, just adjustable golf hat. Kind of like that dry fit polyester type of material. Basically new with tags. This was perfect shape and condition. And this one here went for $20.50 free shipping. So anyway, not too bad. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it's a good chunk of my sales. Just a lot of the good bread and butter items that I sold over the last couple weeks there of January. I'm going to try and get a couple more sales update videos out here.
I've heard that one before.
Get y'all caught up with February and March, considering now it's weekend before Easter, or it is actually Easter weekend. So yeah, I'm way behind on doing these. Like I said, I had a lot going on with family, work, life, and then everything else that's going on in the world today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'm always happy to answer those, and I love hearing from you guys. If you guys learned something from this video, great. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Considering subscribing if you haven't done so already, I really appreciate that as well. But yeah, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, fins up. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.